What's up, guys? Welcome back to the podcast. I'm here with my co-host,
Miguel Espinoza.
and I'm Rafael Espinoza. As you can tell, we have a bit of a different setup. That is because we are now officially sponsored by Kelme. Kelme is a sports brand originated in Spain, and they sponsor a lot of big clubs. They sponsor now a lot more college, high school teams and club teams in the U.S. and they're the official sponsor of Irvine Zeta, the club team that I play for.
Crazy.
Dude, it is sick. I think this is something that's gonna push the brand a lot more. Gonna push without a doubt a lot more. We're gonna be coming out with without a doubt X Kelme gear soon for you guys to purchase and stuff. That's gonna be that's in the process. We're gonna have our own gear that we'll be wearing and representing with our trainings and on the pod. But yeah, dude, how do you feel about it?
Wild. I know when I used to skateboard, it's all about sponsorship and stuff. So I've always dreamt about being sponsored by something. And I know it's a different, it's soccer, but it's something that we like really involved in and we own, and collabing with something like Kelme, it's wild, bro. I don't know.
It's cool. It's cool. It's cool, and they're the official sponsor of our podcast, and the owner is allowing us to use their space to film our podcast. So you see the Messi jersey signing in the background by Messi. That's not ours. But and then there are executive partners for the company in general. So yeah, I think it's exciting stuff. And again, they're the official sponsor of the club that we both play for, Irvine Zeta, and that's gonna be the topic that we're covering today. Because recently we just played the first round of Open Cup, so that was my professional debut, and that was your professional debut as a coach, as an assistant coach. I want to ask you, how did that feel? Like leading up to the game, did you hype up that idea of like, wow, this is my pro debut?
To be honest, I understood that was my pro debut, and that's like the most thing I was excited for. But throughout the whole process, like leading up to the game, I was so calm. I was like the calmest one.
Yeah.
Like there was a point where one of the other coaches was like how are you feeling? Like when I saw him, like how are you today? I'm like, oh, I'm good. I'm ready. Like.
Yeah.
I'm excited. Like I feel really confident for the team. And he's like, okay, good, because we're all like our heads are everywhere, and I'm the one supposed to be calm, but like so much things are happening. And
there's too much. It's like for the first game on the coaching staff, especially. Like I can see how chaotic it was. There's so much conflict with players.
Yeah, last minute.
Not being able to be cleared for the game and stuff, and so we had some starters missing. So I can see from a coach's point of view how stressful that is. The preparation to it all, you now being there, like how did that feel?
Oh, dude, all that was so new, but it came out better than I thought.
Yeah.
From walking down and seeing the actual tunnel, I've never seen a tunnel to go to the walking.
Oh, you're not even at that stadium?
No.
Oh, really?
So just that alone just felt surreal. And then walking on the field, before the game and seeing how nice it was. Dude,
the pitch was so perfect,
nice.
Dude. It was actually like a little too perfect. It was, dude. The ball would like it would just skip, like it would skip like crazy. But yeah, no, it was nice. It was really nice.
What balls do we use? We
used the Kelme balls, Kelme balls, yeah. But the pitch was way too nice. So it was like.
But yeah, even seeing how the club purchased like these really nice seats for our team.
Yeah.
Dude,
yeah, no, the benches were
that
nice.
made it feel legit.
Yeah,
sitting on the sideline and setting up the game, the field before and then you seeing fans coming in.
Yeah,
I know it wasn't as like crazy busy as it would like in a like first division game, but just that alone felt like wow, like this is real, like it's happening.
We had a lot of our family there too.
Yeah,
that was cool.
That was awesome. I had some friends that came out that I didn't know were gonna be there.
Oh, Arnold and Brian?
Yeah, they're like Yeah, we came to see you guys' debuts.
Yeah,
Having that in their heads and knowing that it's our debuts and they came to support it was like,
yeah, that's so sick.
without me even asking, like that's cool.
Yeah, dude. I know I was surprised when I saw them. I was like, oh wow, like, that was cool. That was like it's always nice to see. And then we even had like some like some family that we haven't spoken to in a long time there and stuff. So yeah, it was cool. And for me at least, like I don't know, like I guess because we've already played some games, but it was like scrimmages. Like we played UCLA, we played Cal State Fullerton,
Yeah.
SCSU, like. I guess I don't know. Like it kind of just felt like one of those games going into this one.
Really?
I don't know. I didn't really. I guess the thought of it being my pro debut didn't come until after when someone said it to me.
Like after the game?
Yeah, like someone was like, "Oh, dude, how did it feel doing like your first like pro debut?" I was just like, "Oh, I guess that was my pro debut." Like that's kind of how it felt because I was just more into like, okay, we need to win this game.
Right.
And of course it's Open Cup, so I guess a part of it as well that kind of like didn't necessarily click is because we were playing an amateur team.
Right, right.
So for those who don't know, in the U.S. Open Cup, UPSL teams that I don't know what is it? Did they win their conference or did they win the
I
tournament?
think something, I don't know. They have to win something to qualify.
Yeah, you have to qualify to get to enter the Open Cup, and if you're a pro team, you're just automatically in the Open Cup. So we were automatically in, and this team that we played qualified into it, and they had a lot of ex.
Yeah, they have good resumes.
Yeah.
Players that they had. One played in the Prem with
Yeah.
Wigan, and then other guys play like in Chile.
Yeah,
second
first
division.
division, first, second division.
So-
The guy that I was going up against, I think, played some time in the first division, and I mean, I don't know. I can send you a video, Yuli, that you can put on there, dude. The stuff that they do, bro. Like here, this is the.
Oh.
Can you see it in the camera, Yuli? Bro, they left me scarred, man. Like, and so this is not like from slide tackle or anything. It's like what he would do is any like 50-50s, and the first time he did it, I was kind of like confused. I was like, what did you just do to me? Like it was like weird. So he would go 50-50, and then as soon as I'm pulling away, he would grab onto my like skin on the side and just like pinch it so hard, and then like pull on it. So and then he just kept doing it, like every time on my side. He got some on my chest, and I was like, it hurt and stuff. But I didn't think when I went into the locker room in the second half or after the first half, I took my shirt off just to let my shirt dry a little bit, and then I looked at my side. I'm like, what the, like, bro? He left me like all marked up, bro. And then it's not even like just bruised. It's like my skin, like he like peeled, like
That's
burnt my
wild.
skin. That's kind of like how it is. Like he burnt my skin. And I was like, wow, like that's going up and playing against like some experienced players. Like
Yeah.
that's
I mean, that's what
experienced players from South America, bro. Like that's their style there. Like yeah, but I mean, for me, it was like I know their game. They're trying to get me out of my game. They're trying to get in my head. They're trying to make me like get me mad and like they want a reaction from me. And I knew that right away. I mean, even some of the guys on the team who knew some of the players on their team would warn us and stuff. Like, hey, like this is gonna be their game. Like, just don't play along with it. So after the first 3 that he did to me, like it was just kind of like, okay, like I know this is what you're gonna be doing all game, and it hurt. But then at some point I was like, whatever. Yeah, I'm used to it.
Damn.
Like I got used to it. Like right away I was like, yeah, okay, whatever. I was like completely unfazed, and I think he realized that. And so one of the plays, he goes and he pushes me with both hands. Like when the ball went out of bounds, he just shoved me, right? And then that's what you told me. And I just started laughing.
They did the same to Miguel.
No, that was yeah. So, but yeah, I just started laughing, right? And then I start hearing you guys go like, "Hey, Rafa, calm down." I'm like, "Bro, I'm calm." Like,
I didn't even say that. I did this.
yeah.
Keep your head. That's what I meant. Keep your head.
Okay, did you think that I was gonna that I was losing my head or what?
No, but like the way you were like laughing and stuff, it kind of made it seem like you're playing along. So that's why
Okay.
I was kind of like,
Yeah.
just don't play along because then he's gonna
Make it
it's gonna
worse.
get
Yeah.
worse. Yeah.
Yeah, and even one of the guys, Ryder, who's a part of Zeta's youth academy, like director, right?
Yeah.
That's his role. He told me after the game too. He's like, yeah, the important thing is that you came out of it like healthy. Like no one
Yeah.
came out of it with an injury, because those are like those games are an amateur team. They have nothing to lose. Like, they're losing. Their game already is a little bit more like dirty. So like, it is likely for them to like want to like really like
Yeah, trying to hurt.
try to hurt somebody or something. But no, I mean, so yeah, I didn't like think of it like it was like necessarily going into it like it was my pro debut. I don't know. I don't know. Again, I think it's because we were playing like an amateur side that it kind of felt like okay, like this is a scrimmage type of deal.
Yeah.
But I didn't feel the nerves very much. I think yeah, like in terms of nerves, no, I don't think there it was there. I think I was just more like trying to just because we didn't play our best game, so I was just trying to get more avoid like getting frustrated so much. I think that's what was my biggest thing. But it was fun. It was fun. I enjoyed that, dude. I playing winger is like a new role for me. I'm not naturally a winger,
Right.
and I felt like I was doing suicides that game, bro.
Dude,
Like,
you played like a wing back because
dude, yeah, because that their outside back would
kept
go
drop-
so high, so I had to go, and then we play. I go high and wide, and then I go boom, 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 boom. Like it
Yeah.
felt like that. So that was like it was a little bit refreshing because I got subbed out in the 73rd minute or something like that. It was a bit refreshing feeling like, oh, I could have fit like I could have because it's been a while since I played a full 90-minute game that's that intense
Yeah.
and where I'm running that much. So it felt nice knowing that like, oh, I could have finished. I could have done more. I could have like, but yeah, so I felt good physically. I felt good, and it felt really nice having the family there.
Yeah.
Like that was definitely the highlight. I think, dude, I was like almost like
Tears?
almost in tears walking out with Max,
Yeah,
our
dude, that's
nephew.
so awesome.
Dude, because I see him in the tunnel when we're about to walk out and stuff, and so I go and I see him. I make sure, of course,
Yeah,
I
of
grab him first, and we're there, and you could tell that he's like a little bit nervous. You could tell that he's like kind of excited, like looking at everything with like his eyes wide open and stuff. And he'd look at me and he'd be like, like he was breathing like a little heavy. Like you could tell he was a little nervous. And dude, that to me was like the best feeling. Like I don't know, like just me being able to experience my pro debut with family like that was cool.
Yeah.
And then walking out with him, like making sure like I just like held him and like embraced him a lot. And then yeah, dude, it was cool. But yeah, it's not like I think that I mean I've never experienced playing in front of like thousands and hundreds of fans. Like I've never experienced that. But I think that moment of like really seeing your family, embracing your family like that, I think overpowers that. I would prefer that over playing over like with thousands of over like you know what I mean? Like yeah. Like
Sure.
I mean I say that now and then once I'm like if I ever play in the big packed out stadium then probably prefer that but no, like that was cool. And then it's always like and then bro like when we're doing the warm up um like there's that moment where like after we did like the shooting and stuff where you were there, you're like leading in and shit. And then I went up to you, just hugged you, and then like we just walked together and like talked. I think Miguel was there too, right?
Yeah.
And we're just walking like, dude, I was just like, dude,
The circumstances that we had is wild.
this is like cool, bro. Like this is really cool. And Miguel, I mean, I wish we had another spot for you to sit so we could talk a little bit more. But I think it's so cool, bro, that like for people who don't know the situation, I I'm part of the team. I'm a player, and then my brother is on the coaching staff there. He's assistant coach, and then one of my like I consider him my brother, my best friend since what third grade, like is playing with me too. He's signed on the team, and we're there on the field, sharing the field together. Like that to me is crazy, bro. That's like dude, you couldn't write that, bro. Like it's so sick.
Bro, I feel like we said that this would like not that would happen, but this is a circumstance that could happen.
Yeah,
You know,
like-
like what if one day you guys signed together and
Yeah.
and I don't know, like and then, I don't know how the hell I got involved, but
Yeah.
all of that actually came together, which is
Dude, and then we have Sergio over there waiting to film the next podcast, just waiting for him to get out of his injury so he can sign, and then now the other homie's on the team. But no, I think that's so cool. For my first year as a pro, I think this is definitely like one to remember.
Yeah,
And
sure.
and then then to be able to continue this like I feel like I'm having like some good success on the field and off the field with our business and stuff. I think it's starting to really
to like come together.
come together, and it's Yeah, dude, I'm excited. I'm excited. What do you like for you? Well, I wanna. What are you most looking forward to, with the coaching,
Yeah.
with this year? It could be on the pro side. It could be with the youth academy.
Right.
What are you most looking forward to? And then what are you most looking forward to with the brand?
So I haven't really been thinking so far ahead. I've been so like trying to enjoy the moment because there has been like a couple things that I've been struggling with, like in terms of like personal wise,
Mm.
that I kind of take this opportunity for granted.
Mm.
Like with the position I'm in with the coaching, I had 3 teams, which I would have like killed for a couple
Mm.
years ago, and being a part of a pro team is like I would
Right.
have never thought I'd be in this situation so soon.
Right.
So but I've been so focused on the the negative things that I haven't really like.
Got to enjoy and embrace the
Yeah,
moments.
so that's what I'm
Right.
trying to. I think the what I'm looking for is just the next day and
Right.
being in the training room, knowing that I'm gonna see you with the first team, Miguel with the first team, and being able to be there and witness you guys training and be a part of it. It's
Yeah.
like, yeah, man, that's the things that I shouldn't take for granted because
Right.
it's done. You never know how long this is gonna take. Like,
Yeah, this could be the only year with this
yeah,
happens.
that's what
So
I'm saying. If you want to talk about like the upcoming things, I'm excited for hopefully the street tournament that actually does happen for without a doubt. I think that's gonna be huge for not just for the brand but for the community.
I don't even think that we officially said it, but we're looking for. We are going to manifesting. We are going to do a street soccer tournament um, in Costa Mesa, Orange County, but Costa Mesa specifically. We want to go back to our roots. So street soccer tournament in Costa Mesa. Where is still TBD. Exactly when TBD, but it's gonna
So it
happen.
works.
It's gonna happen.
Yeah, so I'm excited for that. In terms of without a doubt,
Why are we doing a street soccer tournament?
it's our roots, bro. As you just said it, we grew up playing street soccer.
Yeah.
I feel like once I got into playing recreational soccer on the grass, like I was like already crazy good, and I feel like that was due to like just playing street soccer and
Right.
getting so comfortable in that environment. So I think it would be good for players that either never played or have played but don't really have that experience, or just players that have grown up playing that and seeing how they express themselves and maybe get opportunities. And I don't know, like since we coach academy, we can recruit them
Right. Yeah.
or like push them to like the right path.
Yeah. I also think that there's a lot of futsal leagues, there's a lot of indoor leagues,
Right.
there's a lot of all this stuff playing on like either on hardwood or like fake grass and stuff, but nothing on blacktop, nothing on like I'm sure there is some. I think it's more prevalent in like LA and stuff, but in OC we don't really see that very much. So I think it's kind of bringing something new to the area. But yeah, I'm excited for that too. What else? What else are you?
Coaching academy wise, just growing the teams and playing tournaments. I know the league that we're playing in, it's a good league, but I think what's gonna be very like to look forward to is the tournaments that we're in talks of getting into. Might be some international ones, and yeah, I'm just excited to be a part of.
You gotta get your
all that.
passport for me.
Yeah, I know. But I'm excited to be a part of all that. So
Yeah.
yeah,
No, that's cool. What age groups are you coaching?
coaching 2008s, 2010s with you,
Okay.
and 2011s.
Nice.
So I'm currently recruiting. So if you guys
Yeah.
are know anyone in that age group,
Uh,
Miguel at ZetaFC.com.
Yeah. Oh yeah, email them or just DM us.
Or DM us.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Thanks for asking, Michael. So
I was.
uh,
What about you? What are you
okay.
looking forward to?
Yeah. I get. Yeah. For me, like in terms of, for me, I'm looking forward to every game. To be honest, I mean, I know like the league we play in, we play teams way too often, but. That it is what it is, and I'm looking forward to playing every game. I think we have a really good group of guys on this team that get along really well,
Yeah.
and just the trainings have been fun. The games have been fun, so I'm looking forward to all of that, and just I'm really looking to just get better this year. I want to get better. I'm playing a new role, a new position, so I'm trying. I need to. I still don't feel 100% comfortable. Not necessarily uncomfortable, but there's moments in that position where I know that I need to improve on because I'm holding myself back a little bit.
Yeah.
So I'm looking forward to like where, because it is going to get to a point, because it has with other things that I've known I needed to get better at. It's going to get to a point where it's like um it just feels so natural that like I'll be able to look back and be like, oh, I remember when I couldn't, like, this felt so unnatural, and
Right,
now it
right,
feels
right.
natural. Like, so I'm looking forward to that. I'm looking forward to working to get to that point. And then in terms of without a doubt, dude, I'm looking forward to just, yeah, like we said, the street soccer tournament. I'm looking forward to hosting some more events with Kelme. Um,
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to just how big we are, how big this podcast is, how big the company is in general by the end of the year. I'm definitely looking forward to that. And I'm looking forward to like just continuing to make those connections with people, have those conversations. I'm just as a, and then similar to like with soccer, like how I grow by the end of the year, because as us as like now we own a business, bro, and we are entrepreneurs or business owners, whatever.
Yeah.
Like we still need to grow in that field.
For sure.
100% we need to grow in that field. Like I'm a noob when it comes to this stuff, so I'm looking forward to like just learning more about that process. And I'm learning like how important it is just to like start conversations with people. Like start those conversations with people who are a little bit more intimidating.
Yeah.
Like, dude, Kerry's like a very nice guy, a really, really nice guy. But he's a bit intimidating just because of how like you hear his
Status.
position, you hear his status. It's intimidating to go up to someone like that and have a conversation and ask them to sit down and hear you out.
Right.
But I mean, clearly, it's like those are necessary. Those conversations are necessary, and so I'm learning a little bit more about that as like as a business owner. And I before I used to be a little bit more I don't know what the word is, but just shy or like embarrassed. Not necessarily embarrassed, but just like I felt like I couldn't call myself a business owner. Like I felt like a fraud when I did that, you know. But now I could officially be like, I feel so confident with that role, and like I feel so confident with like what we're building and establishing that
Yeah.
like this is,
You just needed a little proof.
yeah, exactly. Um, but with that being said, I'm also really, really looking forward to giving back to our community,
Yeah, for
and that's exactly why we want to really do the street soccer tournament in Costa Mesa. The people we're in talks with is like, I think, the perfect place. I'm not gonna say their name quite yet, but I think it's the perfect place to host what we want to host and create an event that hopefully is reoccurring in that area for the community in Costa Mesa. Of course, people outside of Costa Mesa are more than welcome to join as well. But really, what excites me, the conversations that we've had previously, is like having those like seminars or having those
Yeah. For sure.
those meetings with parents in our community, and explaining to them, or just kind of informing them, guiding them on just how possible it is for your kid who's maybe in elementary school now, middle school, or in high school, whatever, is playing a sport, how important it is to support that, because it'll support them later in life.
Yeah.
Whether it's with a college scholarship, or whether it's with playing professionally, whatever it is, right? It could be like that, or it can just be like how it molds a player.
Right.
Like everybody here, anybody listening who's playing soccer can say that a lot of their characteristics, a lot of who they are, their morals and stuff has been developed through soccer.
Yeah.
Right? If you are a like really passionate player,
For sure.
you would say, like, I know for me, like speaking just from my own experience, I avoided, like, I had friends who were involved with like gangs, who had brothers who were in gangs. I had friends who were doing drugs at a very young age. I had friends who would like to pick fights. I had all this kind of stuff. Friends who like to skip school and all this stuff. And sure, I'm friends with them, but I'm not gonna. I knew at a certain point I needed to have that distance from them. I couldn't be that close to them, and that was ultimately all because of soccer. I knew that I couldn't get involved with this gang stuff. I knew I couldn't get involved with these drugs, or get involved with or getting in trouble in school and stuff like that, because it would affect ultimately what I am very passionate about, with soccer. So I think, of course, I had a lot of support and guidance from you, my sisters, my parents, but ultimately, you there's people who have that, but it's down to their decision.
Right.
And my decision was made because I wanted to have a successful career in soccer,
Right.
and I did not want to jeopardize that. So I think just having those kind of conversations with parents and just being like, oftentimes, um, we know a lot of players who are very talented, but oftentimes they're pushed to quit playing soccer, pushed to like stop going to training because they need to work to support the family and stuff.
Right.
You know, and I know in certain situations it's difficult, and but just being able to know that like if you are in that position, I think it's more important to push your kid to stick to the sport and to stick to school and to and rather than having them quit, drop out, whatever,
Yeah.
to start making money at a very basic job. You know what I mean? Like that kind of stuff. So of course we still need to like iron out some details on what exactly it is that we're gonna have talk. Like this is all just like something that we've just recently spoken about, but it is something I'm really looking forward to, and like sitting down with the team and then just like making like a perfect presentation for English and Spanish speakers
Yeah.
in the community, and having those kind of seminars, those kind of meetings, and then the free clinics that we want to provide for people in the community that are part of the program that we're trying to work with, stuff like that. That's what I'm really looking forward to, is really giving back that in that way. Yeah, I think that was like honestly way too long of an explanation. But
That's awesome.
yeah, bro. I mean, do you have anything else you want to add or questions or anything? Or are we?
No, I think this was good. This was a we haven't spoken about this, so
Yeah.
about the debut and everything. So yeah, I just want to say proud of you, proud of Miguel. Very grateful that I was a part of this what you call it, this important time of you guys' lives, and also obviously as my pro debut as well. But I think just us doing it together was there's no better way to like do it,
There's no way. I think there's no better way of starting something that's gonna be big, bro.
for sure.
Like our individual journeys are gonna be great, and wherever we end up, bro, it's like knowing that like we started together, and as we go through, regardless if we like separate in different paths, we're still gonna be together.
Yeah, when you saw
Just as friends,
Sergio
but-
and Victor showed up to the
Exactly.
support, like that's
Yeah.
awesome too. I didn't know they were gonna show up.
We're all part of Without a Doubt, so we have to be together, right? So, but yeah, no, again, this was just like a little update of an important announcement of something big that's happening with the company, with the brand, and a update of a recent event that's big for our own individual lives and our own journeys, dude. I'm excited. This is cool. Miguel, you have anything to add from behind the camera? Say something, fool, so they know you're here.
We're good.
All right, bro. Okay, you can follow us on Instagram at Without a Doubt _athletics. You can follow my personal Instagram, Rafael Espinoza.x.
Miguel Espinoza.x.
And then, man, I feel like I need to start saying this in the beginning of the podcast, bro. Like and comment and subscribe. We just hit
300.
300. We just hit 300 subscribers on YouTube, bro. We're trying to hit the 1,000 by the end of the year at least. But so yeah, like and comment. We've been seeing some comments, but I feel like more people need to be engaged.
Yeah.
And then comment whatever you want. You can hate on us if you want, preferably not. But and then comment some questions too that we can answer on the pod as well. But yeah, thanks for watching. See you guys next time.